Hey guys, what is up? I hope everybody has been having a great day. Super excited to be back with my 110,000 subscriber special. I know I promised that a while back. Just been very busy filming a lot of matches and that kind of thing. Haven't been able to quite get around and doing it on a course I thought really, was worthy of it. And we're definitely a course that's worthy of it. We are a PGA Nationals champion course, which will be hosting Honda Classic in about a month. It is currently 41 degrees, which for West Palm is absolutely not unheard of, but definitely one of the coldest mornings of the year. So hopefully it warms up quickly. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys would like to see more vlogs like this. And at 120,000 subscribers, I will be releasing another 18-hole video at a really awesome golf course. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see that. That being said, let's hop into it. All right guys, so pulled just a bit left, got 124 left. The pin is right there, just the front right. Gonna be hitting a 54-degree wedge and trying to throw it in there and knock it close. Alright guys, so I caught that one a little bit fat. Got about 27 yards. I'm trying to carry just the front edge there, let it skip up, have a 58-degree wedge, and just gonna try to be nice and soft with the hands and try to get up and down from par. Alright guys, so not the best hole there. Honestly, I'm okay with it. I'm just trying to get settled into the round. So it is what it is. So now moving on to hole 2, 437 yards. You can see, kind of just want to put it right at that chute right there. And we're gonna be going with driver, so let's see if we can knock it in the fairway. Alright guys, here's where we are, just a bit right, 153 left. Pins in the back, left shelf, so I'm probably gonna be taking a 9-iron and just kind of trying to run it back there. Alright guys, that was an awesome shot. I mean, this is a really hard hole to get to. You guys can see there's actually a bit of a slope right there. So this is a very tough pin location. I put it pretty much perfect. So we got about 8 feet left. Try to make a really good 3 on this hole. Alright guys, so that's a little tough to take. I think I underread the break and slightly pulled that and still missed a little bit right on the lip, but it's just how it's gonna go sometimes. Still not a bad 4. That is a very tough hole. We are onto a par 5 now, so we can have a really good chance to get one back on this hole. Alright guys, here's the next hole. Par 5, about 520 or so yards. You want to aim pretty much right there and just play a bit of a baby cut and pretty much go right at that little fall off in those trees right there. All right, guys, so just off the fairway. In fact, you can see pitch mark right there, ball mark right there. It's the green. There's water left, and it's a little bit of trouble right, but it's not a bad miss. I'm hitting 9-iron because I want to play for a flyer just in case it comes out hot. I'm okay being a little short. The pin is in the back, and it shouldn't be too high of an up and down. So. All right, guys, so a little bit short right, not a terrible leave. Gonna be hitting 62-degree wedge. Got about 15 yards I want to carry just over that bunker, let it run out to the pin. All right, guys, so definitely a frustrating par there. I really don't feel like I'm hitting bad putts. I'm just hitting putts I'm slightly pushing or pulling and slightly misreading it. I mean, they really are hitting the edges pretty close. So I think it's just a matter of time before those fall in. I'm liking how it feels. I think I'm just trying to get dialed in. So now on hole 4, 356 yards, and probably just gonna let a driver go here and get really close to the green. Okay, so we definitely have a tough shot. 33 yards to carry, just that lip of the bunker. The pin is 41. I pretty much have to hit a perfect shot to hold the screen. And honestly, I'm really stupid because I probably should just laid back and left myself a 100-yard wedge shot in. Wouldn't have been a hard tee shot. So see if we can recover and get this close to the hole. So just a lesson there. Course management is really important. I could have set myself up with a very easy, 4-iron off the tee in the middle of the fairway, had a 100-yard flip wedge in. That would have probably been dialed. So just something to learn from. It's all about the learning process. So on to the next hole, and we got 148 yards, par 3. You get to see the pin right there. And as I'm sure you guys have already kind of guessed, I'm not able to play all the way back because they are preparing those tees for the Honda. Would love to hopefully be able to play those tees one day. Definitely need to be playing better than this, but I do feel confident that a lot better stuff is on the horizon for my game because I feel good. I feel like I'm playing well. It feels good. It's just not quite there yet, but I think it will be there very soon. So I'm very optimistic. So 148 yards, probably gonna go with the pitching wedge, maybe a flight of 9, we'll see, and try to knock it close. All right, guys, missed it just a bit right here. Not a terrible leave. Gonna try to fly it right about there. A little bit of a bump and run, and I'm honestly gonna try to chip this in. So let's see if we can make it. All right, guys, that was a really good par save right there. Feels good to make a par my first par 3 of the day. So on to hole 6. It plays as a par 5. A par 4 at the Honda, but we're playing all the way back, so it will be a par 5 for me. And yeah, we'll try to make a 4, maybe even a 3, and really get this round going. All right, guys, that was pretty much a perfect drive. Really played it safe without putting myself in the rough. Put it in the right edge of the fairway, right first cut, which is obviously you want to be far away from that stuff. So really good tee shot. 163 left, and you can see the flag stick. You look at there, and it's in the back corner. So this whole play is really brutal when I have that back there, because you got to kind of funnel it in from the right. So I'm gonna try to get on that last little tier and see if we can give ourselves an eagle putt. Gonna be hitting a 48-degree wedge and just kind of trying to let it run in right to left. So you can see, didn't quite get it back the way I wanted to. I just didn't really come off the face the way I was expecting. So got this little ridge here to navigate. So definitely be a great 2 putt, so that's the goal. So that was a disappointing 3 putt, but you know, honestly, I'm okay with it because it was a very tough putt, and I really think my second putt especially was a very quality putt that just was a bit of a misread, and I'm not missing my putts by much, and that's why I want to say always judge the quality of your misses, because sometimes the score or how you're playing is, your shots don't tell the whole story. You got to judge, was I executing the shot I was trying to hit and it just didn't work out, or was it a poor shot? And so I like the way I'm playing. I don't really care about my scores right now. I feel good about it. And so I just gotta keep playing well. So 172 yards on this par 3 here, hole 7. Pins in the front, see if you can see that. And just gonna throw an 8-iron in there and try to knock it down and hit it close to the hole. So made a really good par save there. That was a very good 3. That is definitely one of the harder holes in this course. Always plays in the wind, and you guys saw how short I was there. The wind is starting to pick up just a bit, so now it's a factor I have to start thinking about. So on to hole 8, and pretty straightforward, except for the fact there's water. Probably about 300 out, so I'm gonna probably gonna hit a 3-iron here, just stay short of that, leave myself a little foot wedge in. Guys, just a bit in the left rough here. 140 to the flag stick. Definitely very accessible. Have a 48-degree wedge. Just gonna let this probably will fly a little bit, so I'm gonna take a little bit off of it. Distance control is all what it's all about here. If I can get the right distance, I can get it close. So let's try to make that happen. Well, this game has a way of making you eat your words, and that's just what I did there. I said distance was all that really mattered. Accuracy wouldn't be a problem. Didn't think it would, but left the blade open, and you can actually see the landing mark is literally pretty much perfect distance. So, gonna try to get this up and down and see if we can save par. Guys, so that was a great bunker shot. Probably one of the best ones I've had in a while. I really had to slide the club under that, undercut it pretty good to get it to hop up and stop that quickly. So really good four there. And now we're on hole 9, a little over 400 yards, and we'll be taking it right over that group of trees right there with the driver. I actually think this is a great play because I can probably cut the entire lake out if I hit driver hard enough. It's like a 330 carry. So I think driver's definitely the play here. All right, guys, so sliced it a little bit, but I'm not in a terrible spot. 118 left to the flag. Gotta look at this tree a little bit, but as long as I get under it pretty nicely, that shouldn't be an issue. And definitely an accessible pin here. Probably gonna go with a 54, maybe a 58, just kind of depends on if I feel I can get it there. And yeah, we're gonna try to make a 3. All right, guys, so that was a terrible shot. Honestly, got a little spooked by that tree and tried to get under it a little too much and fatted it. So I got a pretty long bunker shot. Still can get up and down, see if we can save a 4. All right, guys, that was not a good hole, really. Just hit an okay bunker shot. Was surprised at how far that ran out and misread the putt. I've been just having a lot of trouble reading these greens. Just goes to show how good these tour pros are when they make 25, 26 putts for 18 holes on greens like these. So definitely something to keep working on. Now we're on hole 10, par 5. Gonna try to cut the corner with the bunker right out there. So you can see that bunker. Try to cut that corner with the driver and get it close to the green. Guys, hit it just a bit right in this little tree here, but you can see I have a window right there and the flag is right there. So 196, as I said, gonna be hitting a 6-iron, open the face, hold it off a little bit, and I think we can definitely get this on the green, or at least around the green where I can get up and down. So that's gonna be the goal. Well, we're putting, and somehow I put that on the right edge of the green, so I was able to get a lot more English on that than I thought, and kind of started a little dangerously close to the right edge of that window, but that's why I aimed as far left as I did to give myself the room for error. So pretty good shot there. Looks like I got about a 35, 40 footer to make eagle. Still have not had a par breaker in this round yet, so I would definitely like to do that this hole. So let's see if we can make a birdie or even an eagle. Alright guys, so finally our first birdie of the day, and I just want to say something real quick, and you guys can skip ahead through this, but I think part of these vlogs, I really like to try to give you guys some wisdom just from my years of experience and kind of being around guys like JT and Bryson. I'm really absorbing all they're saying. One of the things I want you guys to realize about putting, and this is kind of random, but also I feel like I want to say it just because I'm thinking about it. Putting is one of those things where it's really hard to be consistently unbelievable every day because it's such a small motion with very finite variables. And what I want you guys to realize is I'm going to tell you guys right now, I feel like I've been putting awesome today, like awesome. Meaning I haven't had any putts where I was like, that was a horrible putt. I have had a few slight pulls and a few slight pushes and a lot of misreads, but in a vacuum, my stroke has felt good, my speed has felt pretty good, and I'm just not making putts, and that's gonna happen sometimes. I actually had a video come out, I don't know when it'll come out, but I played it yesterday, and I had 7 1-putts to open up my round, including a couple from 15 feet plus. And so what I guess I wanna say is with putting, judge your quality of putts not by how many putts you're making, but by how well you're striking the putts. Did you start in the line you wanted with the right speed and the right stroke, and did you feel confident over it? If you did those things, you've had a great day of putting, and you're gonna perform over the averages very, very well. So that's something I want to say, and if you guys want to skip through it, I'm sure you can do that, but I just always thought that was something that I really hope a lot of people understand about putting, is it's very hard to do unbelievably well 10 straight days. You know, you can be hot a few days, but you will always have days where you're gonna be hitting lip slot, and that has kind of been one of those days for me today. All right guys, now on hole 11, this is one of the hard holes in the course, mostly because there's basically a forced layup at 150 out, and it tends to play into a headwind, so I'm gonna be hitting a 3-iron, and pretty much anything right of this is water starting at about 290 out, so I think 3-iron should be safe considering it's into a headwind. So we're gonna try to hit it right at those that dip in the tree right there, and we're gonna see if we can get ourselves in a good spot. All right guys, I'm pretty annoyed at myself right now because I literally did the one thing you can't do in this hole, and that is hit it left. Didn't really pull it that much, but it had that annoying draw on it when you start it right on the line of trouble, and then you see the ball literally move a 1/4 of a centimeter left, and you know that's gonna make the difference between it being in play and in a hazard. That's what mine did in the air there. It was like almost dead straight, but it just fell a little bit left. And so I'm pretty much positive it hit this cart path wind that way. And so when you have the cart path here, you drop on the nearest point of relief. So that's where my ball is now, hitting my 3rd shot. So see if we can find a way to make a 5 or even a 4. Well, that is not how you want to follow up your first birdie of the day with a nice big old double. So now I kind of just gotta try my best to forget about it, move on to the next hole, take a good tee shot here. Gonna be trying to hit it right over those bunkers out there, get myself a nice little wedge in. All right guys, so I landed right there. That's where I ended up. Just not having a good time right now. 142 yards out. I actually thought that was perfect, but just not hitting as far today because of still a little chilly. So should start to take that into account. So got a 9-iron. See if we can knock it close and see if we just gotta turn this around. We need one good shot to turn this around. So. All right, guys, missed it a bit left, but pin high. Gonna hit a 54-degree wedge. Try to just kind of bump it up there and let it run up, and really just try to use that half pipe to get it right up to the hole and just die it right there and leave myself a tap in par. All right, guys, so that was a great par save. Really felt nice to make a putt of substantial length, you know, 8 feet plus. So, I really feel good about my putt, even though I have had 2-3 jacks today. These are tough greens, so I'm just staying up on my game, staying positive. And now we're on to hole 13, just short par 4. A bit of a dogleg. You can see the flag just over those bunkers. And looking at the flag where it is, I'm thinking driver might not be the best play, so I'm probably going to hit a 4-iron, leave myself a wedge in, and go from there. So that was definitely a good play there. 97 yards left, middle of the fairway. As I guessed, pin is in a very, very close to the front edge part of the green, so it would have been very tough with much less than 90 yards to spin it the way I need to, so I'm in great position. 58-degree wedge, see if we can wedge it close. So walking up, not my best shot, a little bit long, a little bit left, but still only about 15 feet away, and that's the power of leaving yourself in great position. Didn't hit a great shot, but because I was in such good position, even a mediocre shot still gives me a great look at birdie. So that's what we got left right here. Ball's right there, pin's right there. See if we can make it. All right, guys, so sorry for not being able to give you a little bit of a talk before that last drive and after my birdie. I actually ran into a really nice old couple and got to chat with them for like 15-20 minutes, so always nice to run into people on the course and have a nice conversation. So I just figured I'd just hit the ball real quick and catch you guys up on this shot. So had a really good birdie on the last hole, really great stroke, really feeling good about that. Righted the ship. Hit a pretty good drive here. Not bad, not great, but I'm in play. Have about 120 yards left. Pin is in a very accessible position. 54-degree wedge. I think we can knock this close. All right, guys, so went a little long. Not the best spot to be. On top of that, I just realized I don't have my 62 degree. I left it somewhere in the course because I'm stupid. So I'm gonna use a 58 degree. Definitely would like to have the 62, but I think I'd still make it work with the 58. Just gotta really undercut it, get some spin on it. Let's see if we can get it close. All right, guys, so really made a mess of that hole after my drive. Honestly, not a bad bunker shot. I just pulled that putt a little bit and it was enough to cause me to miss the hole. So a rough 5 would be nice to pull up at least one of these birdies with a par. So now we are on to the bear trap, and it ain't getting any easier from here. So yeah, that's not intimidating at all. So really, you just gotta, buckle down, hit good shots at the flag stick, and trust your swing, and see if we can make a couple birdies on this stretch. So I got 176, gonna be hitting a bit of a flighted 8. There's not a lot of wind I can feel down here, but there's always a little bit going on up there, so I wanna make sure I can kind of keep that out of the equation as much as possible. All right guys, so I pulled that left, not a very good shot. That is the place to bail out though, so can definitely get this up and down with a good bunker shot, so that's the plan. All right guys, so that was a really good 3 there. Nice to be done with the first leg of the bear trap without having any blood drawn yet. Now onto the second leg of the bear trap, hole 16, par 4, 412 yards. And the game plan, pretty much just to hit it right up there, down in between those 2 bunkers. Hit it maybe about 250, 260, so I'll probably be a 3-iron. All right guys, so I pushed this one a bit to the limit here. I'm a little bit close to the water, but we are up. See the pin out there? 157 left. We're gonna be hitting a knockdown 9. Not a ton of wind again, just I want to flight it a bit lower so I have a little more control of the flight, and we'll see if we can knock it close. Alright guys, so haven't played this hole too bad. Wasn't that bad of a shot right there, a little bit right, but that is the miss. I got about 30 feet here down the hill. I do think I have a good chance at making this, relatively speaking. So ball right there, hole right there. Let's see if we can make a birdie on the bear trap. All right guys, on the final leg of the bear trap, hole 17. Played it pretty well so far, 2 pars. I will take that any day of the week. You can actually see here, it's pretty cool. I'm sure you guys might have seen throughout the video, but I just want to point it out. You can already see some infrastructure being built for the Honda in about a month here. And I gotta say, it's very motivating to be playing these courses around the time the PGA guys are playing them, and to see everything being built, because it really does continue to drive home what I'm trying to do, which is eventually reach that point, or at least get close enough to have a chance. So it's nice. It's kind of a nice little reminder of what I'm trying to do and kind of the journey I'm on. So just my nice little spiel there. Just kind of felt like that'd be a cool thing to bring up. So I'll get a yardage for you guys, let you know what club I'm hitting, and see if we can play this bear trap under par. So we got 139 left. Probably gonna hit a 48-degree wedge. And also, I understand that I haven't been able to play all the way back the way I'd want to. Just don't want to mess with the tee boxes for the pros that are coming here, probably in the next week or 2 to start preparing. So I apologize for that, but I think still is a pretty tough course, just from, I think it's about, playing from about 7,100, 7,000. I think they can tip out at about 73, 74. So just want to let you guys know that. But yeah, 139, try to bring it in with a 48-degree wedge and knock it close. So guys, I really do suck at golf because there is one place you can't put it on this hole, and I put it right there. I think I'm probably in the water. We'll see. It landed on the edge of the green and then started rolling back, and I don't know. I'm tired of playing so stupid. It is what it is. We'll see if it stayed up. I don't know. Let's see. So you can see where it landed right there. Rolled back, and well, it did stay up. So, all right. See if we can get up and down. All right, guys, we've made it on the final hole of the day, hole 18, par 5, 530 some yards. So it's been a fun round. Would have liked to play a little better, but that's just golf sometimes. But I do think good things are on the horizon. I think there's a lot of good things that are going to be happening in the next couple months. So I'm confident. And yes, I'm going to be trying to take a driver right over that group of bunkers right there. So let's let it rip. All right, guys, that was a perfect drive. You can see here, didn't get that much roll, but I have 171 yards left. You can see the pin in the back left corner. So I'm gonna be bringing a 9-iron in here and try to put it in the center of the green and 2-putt for birdie, or maybe even 1-putt for eagle. All right, guys, I hit a great shot there. Really good. I was a little nervous it was gonna go a little long, and it did go a hair long, but nothing terrible. See the pitch mark right there. Got about 20 feet for my eagle, and be a great way to close out the round. It's been an up and down round for sure, but saw a lot of good things in my stroke, and I think I'm very optimistic that we'll be able to play some really good golf this summer. So let's see if we can finish this video out strong. All right, guys, so a bit of a disappointing 2-putt there, but still feels good to end with a birdie. Always a pleasure to play PGA National. It's a great place to practice at. Really happy they let me do this in the morning so I can get out of there before things get pretty crazy up with the wind and all that. But yeah, Honda Classic is gonna be here in a month. This course looks absolutely beautiful. It is gonna be ready to really provide a tough test for the best players in the world. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thanks for getting this channel to 110,000 subscribers. Next 18-hole vlog will be at 120K, so the faster you guys want that video just depends on how fast you smash that subscribe button. So I really hope everybody has a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.